Jump right into this explainer. Today we're deconstructing a really fascinating piece of digital media from the channel Science for Folks. It dropped on September 8th, 2025, and it's simply titled The Whole History of Earth, complete with a little globe emoji. But here's the catch. Instead of a thick, dusty textbook, this monumental story, literally the entire lifespan of our planet, is served up to us in a viral, vertical format.
And you know, this immediately begs a pretty massive question. How on earth do you fit the sheer, mind-boggling scale of the universe into our modern, super short attention spans? I mean, we're talking about eons and epochs that the human brain genuinely struggles to even comprehend, all squeezed into a time span that's shorter than it takes to brew your morning coffee. It's an incredibly audacious promise, right?
So, what we've got here is a really profound clash of timelines. On one hand, you have 4.5 billion years of chaotic, magnificent planetary history. And on the other, a format specifically designed for rapid consumption, endless swiping, and instant gratification. It's like the absolute permanence of geological time crashing headfirst into the fleeting nature of your daily digital feed. To pull off this crazy compression, the creator basically gives us the ultimate highlight reel. We kick things off with the fiery formation of the planet, then rapidly fast forward through billions of years of silent cooling, just jumping straight to the rise of life. And then, a blink later, boom, human civilization emerges. It guarantees you hit all the major plot points without getting bogged down in the slow, rocky details.
Section 1. Anatomy of Viral Science. Decoding the Engagement.
229,708. Now that massive view count tells us something really important. It reveals a serious digital appetite for rapid-fire education. I mean, nearly 250,000 times someone's feed served them the history of the world, and they actually stopped scrolling to watch. The human desire to understand our origins hasn't disappeared at all. It's just adapted to the delivery systems we use today.
But here's where it gets interesting. Compare those 250,000 views to just 2,000 likes and exactly 116 comments. It's the perfect illustration of the modern ratio of passive scrolling versus active engagement. While hundreds of thousands of people happily consume the information, only a tiny fraction felt compelled to actually leave a digital footprint of approval. It's very much a lean-back learning experience.
So, who is this actually for? Well, the creator explicitly casts a massive net here, saying it's perfect for science enthusiasts, students, and anyone fascinated by Earth. They aren't just targeting academics or researchers, they are actively democratizing deep science, packaging these insanely complex geological milestones for literally anyone with an internet connection.
Section 2. Mapping the creator's SEO, the language of discovery.
This taxonomy of science they've used is just brilliant. We have geology tags like #Earth and biology featuring #Dinosaur. Then over in physics and space, tucked right in alongside universe and astronomy, is this fantastic, almost charming human detail. It's the typo #physics, spelled PHISICS. Actually, I love this because it's a super grounding reminder that behind this sleek, high-tech packaging of cosmic history, there's just a human creator typing furiously, prioritizing algorithmic reach over getting the spelling perfectly right.
But you'll notice it doesn't stop with the scientific subjects. These specific tags reveal a strategy entirely focused on going viral. We see #shorts, #viral shorts, #facts. Guys, these aren't scientific classifications. They are behavioral triggers. It really goes to show that to teach the history of Earth today, you kind of have to master the science of the algorithm first.
And then, tucked right at the end of all these tags, we hit this wonderful grounding reality check, the legal boilerplate. Yep, it cites Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Because sure, you can freely discuss the fiery formation of a planet from billions of years ago to anyone in the world, but you absolutely still have to appease the legal frameworks constructed by humans in the 20th century. It's wild. Section 3. The digital viewing experience, friction in the machine. Now, accessing all this knowledge, well, that's often far less seamless than actual biological evolution. Just think about a prompt like this. Sign in to confirm you're not a bot. I mean, the irony here is just wonderful. To learn about the slow rise of human civilization from the primordial soup, you, the user, must first prove to a machine that you are, in fact, human. It's this weird little digital gateway actively questioning our humanity before it lets us learn about it.
And what happens when the technology simply decides to fail? You get the classic, your browser can't play this video.
This super common friction point really highlights just how fragile the digital distribution of our 4.5 billion year history truly is. Think about it. The Earth survived massive asteroid impacts, but its digital history can be entirely derailed by a simple browser compatibility error. No way around it.
And that fragility just continues. We see sharing errors and broken playback timers spitting out NaN, not a number. The rocks beneath our feet hold this perfect, unalterable record of the deep past, right? Yet our modern, cutting-edge systems for sharing that exact same information regularly stumble over a simple data retrieval process.
Even the human interaction around this topic has to be heavily managed. The platform forces you to sort through comments while it actively filters for potential spam. It's kind of crazy that even a tiny niche conversation among 116 people about our shared cosmic origins requires constant, vigilant, algorithmic moderation just to keep the automated junk out.
Which brings us to a final, pretty fascinating paradox to wrap up this explainer. Does the digital medium fundamentally change how we comprehend deep time, or does it just change how fast we consume it? Does packaging billions of years of existence into a glitch-prone vertical format somehow diminish Earth's majestic history, or does it wonderfully democratize it for our fast-paced world? Definitely something to think about the next time you find yourself holding billions of years of history right there in the palm of your hand.